3, 2, 1. Hi, I'm Natalie Wood here for Xable.com at the 30th National Veterans Wheelchair Games. I've got Scot Severn here, who is the star player for the blue team in rugby today. He had over 40 goals today. The blue team took the win. Scott, how do you feel after the game you just played today? It was a really rough, intense game.
Tired, a little sore.
Yes.
But we got to turn around and do it all again tomorrow. So.
Awesome. So this is your second game of the day, isn't it?
Yeah, we actually played back-to-back games today.
And your second win?
Yeah. Neither one of them were easy. They were both hard-fought wins. So it's this is the first year actually that we've had 4 teams since I've been coming to the games. We usually only have 3 teams, and we had a lot of guys sign up this year, a lot of different guys, and ended up making 4 teams, and I think they're fairly equal. So we'll see.
Well, you are a Paralympian. You said that you don't play rugby in the Paralympics, but how would you say that these events, these sporting games this week, compare to the Paralympics?
Each in their own way are spectacular events to be to. I mean, the Paralympics competing at the Bird's Nest is just something I'll never forget, but I remember each one of these games too, because there's just, you have 600 athletes from all over the country coming here. People that you might only see once a year, old friends. You make a lot of friends here, and the competition is just a lot of fun.
Very cool. Well, it's definitely a very fun game to watch. This is my first time watching quad rugby, and my heart stopped a couple times. There's a lot of hard hits out there. You guys are working so hard, like you said, and 2 games back to back. That must be just so hard, but. So being from the Paralympics and competing there, coming here, obviously you had over 40 goals this game, so you're one of the key players on your team. But how do your teammates here help? How do they play a role in supporting you?
You always have low pointers, which are in the chairs that have the picker on the front, are playing a defensive role. They're helping me out so I can get those scores. Without those guys out there, I'm nothing. I would have nothing at all. And these games are a little different because we have new guys that come in that are just starting out, maybe have never played the game before. They're in a borrowed chair, and you got to guide them along and help them out, and hopefully you get them addicted to the sport. And they take it home and they play there.
So you think it's pretty beneficial for new players to the game to get their experience here and to hopefully want to come back in the next years and keep competing? Do you think that's a beneficial thing?
Oh yeah, we've had this is actually where I got my start. This is the first time I saw quad rugby was at my first National Veterans Wheelchair Games, and I went home and I actually found a team that wasn't very far from me, and ended up playing for that team for the last 7 seasons.
Well, so you're playing all year long, not just here.
Yeah, we play club teams back home, usually from about October through April is our season. So there's always something. Always something going.
Very cool. So it seems like the atmosphere here, everyone knows each other pretty well, and they're excited to come back year after year and catch up and see each other. Are you happy to be back this year for the 30th year?
Oh, definitely. I always look forward to these games. We play in front of the biggest crowds at these games than what we ever have at any of our events throughout the year, even nationals. It's going to be hard to rival Alaska. A few years back, we had between 2,000 and 3,000 people watching a championship rugby match. But anytime you get 100 people on the sideline cheering for whichever team, doesn't matter. Boos are fine too. We don't care as long as there's people watching it.
Cool. That's so exciting. I can't wait to see what unfolds the rest of this week. Are you playing any other games other than quad rugby?
I got softball all day tomorrow, swimming, air rifle, and discus.
Wow. You'll be busy this week.
Yeah.
Do you happen to have a favorite event, or do you just love competing?
Rugby. I'd have to say is my favorite event. Maybe not my best, but definitely my favorite.
Well, you definitely shine out there. Thank you so much for your time and your interview today, and look forward to watching you the rest of this week.
Thank you guys for being here. Appreciate it.
Thanks. I'm Natalie Wood with Xable.com.